For those that don't know, you're running the Pure Elite Ireland show. If you could just tell us a little bit more, and then we'll go through some of the questions that people have had.
Yeah, so my name is Dawn O'Sullivan. I am from Waterford in Ireland, where Pure Elite European Championships is going to be held in September the 13th. And I was a previous athlete with Pure Elite for many years. I'm so very excited for it to come to our home city this year.
Me too. One of the questions that we've had from various different people is transfers, like transport from the airport, that kind of thing. What would people need to know if they're sort of inquiring about it?
Yeah, so there is two airports. So there's that I would recommend is Cork Airport and Dublin Airport. Yeah. Dublin would be the one that I would recommend the most because it's got a direct bus from the airport to literally at the venue. Yeah. It takes about 90 minutes to get down from there, whereas Cork you would have to go into the city first and then come get another bus down to Waterford. So Dublin Airport is the best one to fly into it, and the prices of the flights are so reasonable because they've got so many flights from all parts of London that come in. So that would be the one, definitely the one I recommend.
Yeah, and then the venue, where is it? And also are there hotels locally, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's on in Waterford City, so it's down in the southeast of Ireland. It's probably one of the oldest cities in Ireland. It's a fabulous city. And we have up on the Pure Elite Instagram page that there is the hotel that we recommend is called the Tower Hotel. Yeah. And it's literally straight across from the venue. So and we have actually a deal done with the Tower Hotel for a 2-night stay. So if you just email the Tower Hotel and quote Pure Elite when booking, you'll get the deal, the discount that we have on it.
Yeah, amazing. Talking of discounts, there is early bird discounts. Can you tell us more about that as well?
Yeah, so for anybody that's signing up, there is an early bird discount. So I would recommend signing up ASAP. The sooner the better. We cannot run a show without athletes, so we do need to have the show booked way in advance to obviously go ahead with it. So I would say to jump on the early bird price because I would recommend entering as many categories as possible because you can, just leave it to the judges. If you're unsure what category that you feel suited to, you can enter as many as you want. And just to let everybody know, it is a pro-am show, so it is an amateur show and a pro show, but they're not competing against each other. So this is a few questions that we got asked in messages. So there's on the one day, but there are two separate shows. You're not competing against each other.
Okay. So does that mean that pros that have competed at other shows can go out there? How does it work? If you could explain a little bit more.
Yeah, so anybody that has gotten their pro card from a previous Pure Elite show, they can enter the pro section of it. Anybody that hasn't competed before or has competed but hasn't gotten their pro card can compete again in the amateur show, which hopefully they can compete for their pro card. So there will be pro cards given out on the day, and obviously then they can enter the following show, which will be the World Championships in November, as a pro if they get their pro card.
Amazing. Categories, is there limitations on how many they can enter?
No, I recommend entering as many categories as possible because as I've seen, some athletes are unsure of which category they belong in with their physiques. So I would say enter as many as you can and leave it to the judges to decide. And, I think if you're after putting so many months into prep, you get that time to shine on stage and then it's done. Whereas if you do a good few categories, it means that, you're on and off the stage. And I can guarantee you, when you've been up there once, you will want to go back up again. So I would say enter as many categories as you can and, just enjoy the day up on stage.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Tans, hair and makeup, how's that booked?
So on the website, you just go in onto the website, the Pure Elite website, and you can book your tan and you can book your hair and makeup through the website. So we got a lot of questions about that as well. So it has to be done through the website so we can allocate the times for athletes depending on, the categories on the day.
Again, be that early bird, isn't it? So that they can book ahead of time.
Exactly. Get the slot in there, get it all organised. Yeah. So definitely jump on the early bird as soon as you see it advertised.
Yeah. And any last things that we'd like to add?
I would, just what I just said there, I would say, that enter as many categories as you can.
Yeah.
Because on the day, especially if you're an amateur and you haven't competed before, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it up there. And you've put so much work and effort into your prep. I would say enter as many categories and just, enjoy the whole day, coming back and forth onto the stage and, just overall enjoy it.
And if there's any questions that we haven't covered on here, where's the best place to contact?
Yeah, definitely send us a message on the Pure Elite Ireland Instagram page, and any questions whatsoever, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Any last messages that you'd like to leave anyone? Or if they've got any questions?
If you've never been to Ireland, I would say that you will thoroughly enjoy the trip over. As I said, if anyone's concerned about transfers or the hotels, we will be putting it up on the page. And just to reassure everybody, it is very, very simple. Yeah. A bus from Dublin Airport down, it literally leaves you off outside the venue, and the hotel is straight across from the venue. So once you park up there, it's as simple as anything. You're just literally crossing the road to the venue. So I would say if there's any concerns about it, do not worry. It is so straightforward. Yeah. And we were going to have an absolutely fantastic weekend.
Brilliant. All right, that's great. Thank you very much.
No problem.